An absolute nightmare. 18-year-old Anna Kepner found deceased on a cruise ship in early November. We reported on this last week, and now we know a lot more, and we're going to go over everything. And I think that I wasn't expecting these details to be as heartbreaking as they are. I think when I first learned about this case, I was thinking to myself, okay, it's horrible, it's sad, it's mysterious, but it's most likely an accident, her death. I mean, how does a young, healthy 18-year-old girl just die on a cruise ship, when she's on vacation with her family? It had to have been an accident. Well, now I'm not so sure. Let's get into all of it. I'm Lauren Conlin. Welcome to Los Angeles Magazine, pop culture, scandals, and crime news. This is your daily podcast. I'm first going to play a clip from Inside Edition, and the Inside Edition interviews from last night, which was November 20th, are pretty crazy. So I came across a post that Anna herself had done about her biological mother. Her biological mother was not really a part of her life. Apparently, she was addicted to drugs. She'd been in and out of jail, and Anna was just not okay with her mom. And so this post that she made on TikTok, I believe it was, it just kind of talked about how her mom tried to ruin her life, meaning Anna's life, but she wasn't going to succeed. And it was just really really heartbreaking. But Anna's service or celebration of life was also this week, and apparently her mom was told not to come. So you'll see what goes on in this interview. And then the second interview is with an ex-boyfriend's father. And what we've learned through court filings, and I have also reported on this, you can go to lamag.com. I reported on one of the court filings that we saw, and this was filed by Anna's stepmother, Chantel. And essentially, she is still in a custody battle with her ex. So her 16-year-old son is now the main focus of the investigation into Anna's death. So Anna's stepbrother. And I came on here the other day just ranting and raving over the Celeste and David case about how police just don't say, hey, we're looking at this guy as a suspect. He's our suspect. They don't announce that. And why the public and the media is making all these headlines about her stepbrother being a suspect is because of these court filings. So her stepmother and her ex-husband are still in this custody battle. And she had written in this motion that she was going to plead the fifth and tried to postpone one of their hearings, their court hearings, because she was going to be questioned about Anna's death. And she could possibly, how do I say this? She could possibly implicate or unintentionally her 16-year-old son. So it's a little messy. And what we learned from her ex-boyfriend's father is that this 16-year-old son was apparently obsessed with her, in love with her. And what's very disturbing, I think, is that people knew about this, allegedly. I'm not going to draw any conclusions about the family without knowing more information, but it does sound like this was a tough situation. Anna was most likely very uncomfortable, and she was made to share a room with this 16-year-old, her stepbrother, and her own biological brother as well. I mean, that's tough, putting a teenage girl in a room with two teenage boys, one of them who is knowingly obsessed with you. And I haven't said this, but it was reported by a security source that Anna's body was found under her bed. And it was wrapped in a blanket and sort of covered up by life vests. And somebody had commented on my Twitter, and they said, man, this is totally something that a 16-year-old boy would do. He doesn't want you to find something, so he just kind of shoves it under his bed. And it broke my heart. But let's watch part of this interview from Inside Edition. Again, Inside Edition, I want to be careful with. So if I interrupt it more than usual or pause it, forgive me. You guys know why. I just don't want any copyright issues here. So, okay, here we go.
For Anna, the 18-year-old cheerleader
Ooh.
who was found dead on a cruise ship. We know her stepbrother is under suspicion, and he was allegedly obsessed with Anna. We've got the latest, including an exclusive interview with the dead teen's mother, who reveals she has been banned from attending her daughter's funeral, but is going anyway in disguise.
Oh my God.
Anna Cogliano reports.
That's insane.
There's chilling new allegations today about the death of an 18-year-old cheerleader on a cruise ship. Anna Kepner's 16-year-old stepbrother, who is now under suspicion in her death, was said to be obsessed with her.
She was scared of him because he always carried around a big knife.
Stephen Weston
got
says
it.
his son Joshua, who was dating Anna, witnessed a disturbing incident during a FaceTime call.
He saw her stepbrother come in the room when she was sleeping and get on top of her.
He says that Joshua warned Anna's family what had happened.
He says, "Dad, I tried to tell the parents that this was happening, and they didn't want to believe me." He's like infatuated, attracted to her like crazy. He's always wanted to date her.
Inside Edition producer Emma Cady is in Titusville, Florida.
Anna's funeral is being held here today at the Grove Church. Because the investigation into her death involves her stepbrother, we're told there's a lot of tension among family members, and some even told they're not welcome here today.
Inside Edition also spoke exclusively to Anna's biological mother, Heather, who says she was told not to attend, but says she was determined to say goodbye to her daughter and will go in disguise.
Heather, what are you going to do to get in?
I'm going to put a wig on and wear some really tall shoes because I'm 4'9".
Heather and Anna's
Sorry,
father, Christopher
I'm sorry.
Kepner,
I'm sorry.
divorced
Does anyone not see the irony in this? You're telling people on national TV you're going to go in disguise. That's not dumb or anything. No one's going to catch you. I'm sorry. What? Also, yeah, I'm not trying to be cruel, but it's very clear this woman has had issues with drugs before. So yes, I see it all. I see it all. Yeah, we'll continue. Sorry. Poor Anna. My gosh.
15 years ago when Anna was 5. Anna, affectionately known in the family as Anna Banana, was found dead in her stateroom aboard the cruise ship Carnival Horizon. She was sharing a room like this one with her 14-year-old brother and the 16-year-old stepbrother. There was a queen-sized bed. That's where Anna slept, and bunk beds for the 2 boys. Published reports say the 14-year-old was out exploring the huge cruise ship when Anna died. When the boy returned, he slept in his bunk, not realizing Anna's naked body had been stuffed under her bed just feet away. The sleeping arrangements came up in a divorce hearing today between the 16-year-old suspect's parents. His mother revealed that the 16-year-old is under psychiatric care.
Can I speak to a psychiatrist appointment on December 1st?
She sat impassively as her ex-husband's attorney spoke about the cruise.
The 16-year-old was allowed to drink. The teenagers were given their own room in which to stay.
This is so bad.
Just a lot of circumstances that showed that the mother in this case was not exercising appropriate supervision over this child.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, okay, so a couple things. I did not realize that her body was found nude. I did not realize that. That makes me want to cry. Yeah, it makes me angry. So without knowing all the details, I'm not going to go off. But this is not right, in my opinion. You've got teenagers sharing this stateroom, and I agree. They're able to just leave at all hours of the night, do whatever they want, go drinking. I mean, it's not a great situation. The custody battle between the two has seemingly told us a lot here. So I was grateful to Inside Edition for getting that Zoom. I mean, gosh, they were seriously on it. But the FBI is currently investigating the case, as the FBI has jurisdiction over cases that, or basically, yeah, anything that happens, on cruises or on the water. However, we are waiting for her autopsy report from Miami-Dade County, because that is where the ship was docked. So keep in mind, there has not been an official ruling as to whether or not her death is classified as a homicide or not. We don't know, the cause or the manner of death, but I have a feeling we will know that soon. And upon hearing that, we may see formal charges, basically. So I am following this story. There also have been some court docs surfacing that disclose that Anna's father had an issue where he may have been connected somehow to their 15-year-old babysitter. I mean, this family life does not seem like it was easy. Again, I'm not going to sit here and pass judgment until we have all the details, but the way things are shaping up right now with what we know, not great. Not great, and my heart just breaks for Anna, breaks for her. So justice for Anna. We will stay on this case. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be back Monday with more pop culture, crime, scandals, and just all the news right here on this podcast. Have a good weekend.